You've been looking in the wrong places. Portugal killed its tax deal. Spain is taxing foreign buyers. Greece is expensive. Malta is tiny. Sicily has been sitting there the whole time. With the Mediterranean, the history, the food, and one of the best tax deals in Europe. So today I'm showing you two towns that might actually end your search for good. The cost of living, a comfortable cost of living for a couple in Sicily costs between 1,500 and 2,000 euros per month. Rent, food, utilities, a social life, all in. Lisbon costs more, the Algarve costs more, Barcelona costs more. Sicily gives you the Mediterranean for less than almost anywhere else. The lifestyle, this is the one that's hardest to quantify, but it's the most important of all. Sicily is not a retirement park. It's one of the oldest civilizations in the Western world. Greek temples, Arab architecture, Norman cathedrals, Baroque towns, fresh seafood every morning. People who move here don't just retire, they come alive. Now, I'm gonna be straight with you because this is what this channel is all about. Siracusa, the first town I'm covering today, does not qualify for the 7% tax regime. Its population of about 122,000 residents puts it well over the 7% tax regime threshold. But Noto, the second town, qualifies as of April 2026, when Italy raised the threshold to 30,000 residents. Noto, which is around 24,000 people, is now fully on the list. So this comparison has a practical edge beyond the lifestyle. Let's start with Siracusa. Before I start these two towns, I want to pause for a second, because I know the person watching this. You are me 3 years ago. You've been doing your research for a while, you've watched the videos, you've read the articles, you've got 17 tabs open on your screen, and every time you find a good answer, it creates 3 more questions. And this is why I wrote the Italian Retirement Blueprint. It holds everything you need to know to make a decision. Taxes, visas, healthcare, cost of living, where to live, how the bureaucracy works, and all of it in one place in plain English. No vague advice, no consult a professional cop-outs, just the real picture from someone who has lived it. That's 18 chapters, instant PDF download, so scan the QR code or follow the link in the description below. This is the ebook I wish existed when I started asking the questions you're asking right now. It covers the complete sequence from the beginning up until you make the move to Italy. Okay, Siracusa, let's go. Siracusa is 2,700 years old. This is not a place that performs its history for tourists. It simply has it. The heart of Siracusa, the part that will make you want to stay, is Ortigia, a small island connected to the mainland by 2 bridges. Its narrow Baroque streets opening without warning onto piazzas and then suddenly onto the sea. The morning market in Ortigia is one of the great sensory experiences of southern Italy. Fish laid out on beds of ice, vendors calling out prices in a dialect that barely resembles Italian, lemons the size of your fist, blood oranges, and the smell of the sea. By 9 a.m., it feels like the whole town has passed through. And then the cafes. Sicilian granita with brioche for breakfast is something you will spend the rest of your life trying to explain to people who haven't had it. You can't. They have to come. Now let's get to the practical picture. For a couple living comfortably in Ortigia, rent, food, utilities, a social life, the occasional restaurant will spend between 1,500 and 1,800 euros per month. A 1 or 2 bedroom apartment in the historic center runs between 500 and 800 euros per month, with renovated properties running up to 1,000 euros. If you want to buy, renovated apartments run around 190 to 245,000 for 90 square meters. Still dramatically below compared to anything in Western Europe. Siracusa has real infrastructure, hospitals, supermarkets, public transport, direct trains to Catania, which has the main airport about 1 hour away. For retirees who want Mediterranean beauty without sacrificing the ability to function normally, this matters enormously. July and August are serious heat. 35-40 degrees, no apology. If you struggle with heat, you need to factor this in. Or plan to live to the highlands in peak summer, like the locals do. So who Siracusa is for? The person who wants to wake up and walk to the sea, who wants to feel like they're living in one of the most beautiful places on earth, because they are. Siracusa is the one that sweeps you off your feet on the waterfront. There is a moment when you step into Noto that stops people completely. You come through the Porta Reale, the Grand Triumphal Arch at the entrance of the old town, and the main corso opens in front of you. A long golden straight street, Baroque palaces lining on both sides, churches rising at every intersection, all built from the same honey-colored stone that glows in the afternoon light like something lit it from inside. Noto is also famous for the Infiorata, one of the most extraordinary festivals in Sicily. Every May, the Via Corrado Nicolacci is carpeted entirely in flower petals arranged into elaborate patterns and designs. It takes the townspeople's days to create. Then it's swept away. That attitude, that beauty is worth creating, even if it doesn't last, tells you something important about the character of the place. The tax picture, and this matters. As of April 7, 2026, Noto qualifies for Italy's 7% tax regime. This is new. That means that if you move here as a foreign retiree, you pay a flat 7% on all your foreign income for 10 years. Pensions, investment, rental properties from back home, no wealth taxes, no foreign asset reporting. The best remaining tax deal in Southern Europe. And that's in one of the most beautiful towns in Sicily. So what does it cost? Noto is way more affordable than Siracusa. Rent for a 2-bedroom apartment near the historic center runs between 400 and 650 euros per month for a couple living comfortably, including rent, utilities, social life. You will spend around 1,300 to around 1,600 euros per month all in. Property prices average around 1,700 euros per square meter in the town. So a renovated 80 square meter apartment in the town runs roughly between 130 and 150,000 euros. And there are also properties in the surrounding countryside at significantly lower prices. The sea is 7 kilometers away. Noto has around 24,000 people. It's large enough to have real services, a hospital, supermarkets, a real town center, but small enough to feel like a community rather than a city. The expat community is established and growing, drawn increasingly by the town's fame and of course by the 7% tax regime. Catania Airport is about 80 minutes away. Siracusa, with its own broader services, is about 30 kilometers to the north. A car is useful. Noto's center is walkable, but for the beach, the countryside, and anything beyond the town itself, you will need a vehicle. So which one wins? Neither and both. Siracusa and Noto are different answers to the same question, and that is, what does a beautiful life in Sicily actually looks like? Siracusa says It looks like morning light on the sea, a Baroque island that has been inhabited for 2,700 years, a coffee at the table in Utija where nobody asks you to move. Noto says it looks like a golden stone street built by an entire civilization after a catastrophe. Jasmine in the evening, the beach 10 minutes away, and a tax bill that finally makes sense. The practical difference is real and worth naming. Neither is wrong. The only question is, which one is calling your name? If you're seriously considering Sicily or Italy in general, the Italy Retirement Blueprint covers taxes, visas, cost of living, healthcare, and much more in plain English. Again, you can scan the QR and the link is below. If you want to be part of a community of people which are making this exact move, join us in the Italy Relocation Planning Club. Again, scan the QR code for real people, real questions answered, and a straightforward path to me. Link is in the description as well. And of course, subscribe if you still haven't. There's a lot more Sicily and a lot more Italy coming. And now I think the next video you should watch is this one here.